Hey guys, it's Adrienne. I'm getting ready to make a protein mug cake this afternoon, and I know that I've gotten questions before about how exactly I go about doing it when I post my ideas up on Facebook. So I wanted to do a quick video just while I'm making it to give you guys some ideas on what you can do when you're making your own. What I have in here, and this is just a plastic container, I've got 1 scoop of protein powder in here, and the scoop that I'm using chocolate. And the scoop that came with my protein powder is 34 grams. So I just use 1 scoop of whatever flavor protein powder I have on hand. I've used vanilla, chocolate, brownie, cookies and cream, whatever flavor floats your boat, go ahead and use that. I do find that using a blend instead of just straight casein or straight whey seems to work a little bit better, but any protein powder, you can even use a vegan or a vegetarian protein powder, those all work. So I've got 1 scoop of protein powder just in a plastic bowl, and it's pretty versatile. Today I'm going to add in 20 grams, which is a 1/4 cup of old-fashioned oats, and I've got everything here just to show you. I just use the non-quick cooking kind, but it's really pretty forgiving, so if you want to use quick cooking or whatever flavor oats, if you want to use more oats, I've used up to like a 1/2 cup. Anything works good, whatever fits, if you're tracking macros, whatever fits your macros. So I just dump in the oats right into the protein powder, and then I actually like if it's a little bit fluffier, so I go ahead and I add in about I guess 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Again, it doesn't have to be exact, and if I'm out of baking powder, I've left it out and it still works out perfectly fine. So I just kind of mix it a little bit together with so that everything's blended up, and then I'll add a little bit of water, and I've got everything measured out here. I just kind of eyeball it. You can also use almond milk. Again, see how versatile it is. You can use whatever liquid you want. So if you're saving calories, then you can go ahead and just use plain old water like I'm going to use today. Again, almond milk works fine. I just kind of stir it up, and the amount is going to vary. So if you have more oats, obviously you're going to need to use more water. If you don't use oats at all, you're going to use less water. So start on the side of caution. So if you don't have any mix-ins, you just have straight up protein powder, you're going to want to probably start with maybe 2 tablespoons of water. And I just stir it. And you want to kind of want the consistency of brownie batter. So I just slowly add a little bit of water. Again, if you add too much, you're just going to end up microwaving it a little bit longer than you would otherwise, but just stir, stir, stir. And as you can see, this is probably the consistency that you want to get. I don't know if you can see. So it's kind of blobby. It doesn't really stick on the spoon, but it's kind of like brownie batter. And just mix it up, and I kind of just sort of tap off the spoon to get rid of the excess and kind of flatten it out a little bit. And then I'm going to microwave it for 1 minute. And you always want to under microwave because you'd rather go too slow and have to add a few seconds on than end up with something that's kind of like the texture of your kitchen sponge. So start with about 1 minute and see what happens. And while that's going, you can get really creative with your toppings. So I'll do things like coconut. Today I'm going to do banana and PB2. I've also done cranberries and shredded coconut, or you can use Teddy Grahams, graham crackers, marshmallows, a la mode. You can use it with ice cream. Get creative. If you don't have room for macros, you can stick with the lower calorie stuff. So fruit is going to be lower calorie, or you can get as crazy as you want to get with whipped cream, all kinds of stuff in place of the fruit in addition to the fruit. So get crazy with your toppings, because this is where you can get really creative with your flavors. Depending on the protein that you have, you could take cookies and cream and top it with crushed Oreos or chocolate Teddy Grahams. All different things like that. I really like the chocolate peanut butter banana combo. Today I'm already had a bunch of fat earlier in the day for some reason, so I'm going to stick with PB2 instead of peanut butter, but you can use real peanut butter obviously. So get creative with your toppings, and I go ahead and check it, and as you can see, it's kind of still a little bit jiggly, but I really like it that way. If you don't, If you want it a little bit firmer, you can go ahead and microwave it, you know, just another 20 seconds or so until it's the texture you like. Again, slower is better. I'm gonna just add another 20 seconds onto here. Slower is better so you don't end up with that kitchen sponge, because nobody wants to go and, you know, try to chew, because they can get really tough somehow. I don't know exactly why the protein gets really tough, but it can. So that's my tip, slower is better. And we will go ahead and check it at another 20 seconds. And this looks perfect. It will puff up, just to let you know, it'll puff up in the microwave because of the baking soda, or sorry, baking powder, and then it'll kind of fall back down. So what I do is I just kind of take a plate, and I have my banana measured out on my plate. I flip it upside down, and you can see there's the protein cake. And then I've got a little bit of PB2. I have 12 grams of PB2 here, and I'm just gonna mix it with water. I'm just kind of pour it on top. So it's just a beautiful mug cake, peanut butter, banana, and chocolate combination. So that's the secret to my mug cake. Again, it's really forgiving. You can use all kinds of ingredients. I've even added in egg whites, if you want to add egg whites and make it more of a cake-like texture. So get creative with it, have fun, and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and if you have questions or anything that I can answer about the topic of mug cakes or anything else, feel free to leave a comment or you know, hit me up on email, and I'll be happy to answer it. Talk to you later.